What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLorean here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today what I want to talk about is a theory that a character from the Walking Dead TV show could become a character from the comics. Now, who is this character, you may be asking yourselves? The character is Virgil, but who do I think Virgil could be molded into from the comics? This character is Sherif Kapoor. Now, if you don't know who Sherif Kapoor is and everything, let me give you a brief rundown of who he is. Sherif Kapoor was someone who we first saw on the cover of the upcoming issue 194 of the Walking Dead comics, but of course, it was never released and everything, and his first and last comic appearance was in issue 193. He was always theorized and everything, at least before the issues, and all the announcements and everything came out, everything to be the second Rick or the new Rick, but I think he could be someone else in the show. So without further ado, or any distractions, I'll talk right into why Virgil could become Sherif Kapoor and why he might not. So just some balanced reasons on why he could not become the character. So first, in issue 193 of the comics, when Sherif Kapoor first comes in to give Carl his fine or his punishment for destroying the property of Virgil, aka Walker, he seems to know Carl quite a bit, obviously because of the stories of Carl, his group, and his father and everything, but he seems to have some sort of relationship to him that has been built off screen, more so off panel. They seem to have some form of at least somewhat connection. So who does Virgil kind of have a bit of a connection to within the show? Judith. So a couple months ago, I made a theory video that pretty much said that Judith could become or be taking Carl's ending storyline and be old Judith and everything in the end of the series or somewhat farther down the line and everything, because of some things where she said she was writing down history and how Carl told just I'll link the video down below in the description. And in issue 193, Carl is older and so will Judith. By the end of the series, Kapoor will show up and so will Virgil, and they will somewhat know each other, Kapoor somewhat knows Carl and everything. Also, as it stands within with Judith possibly taking Carl's end, Judith is the only person Virgil really knows besides Michonne, because he really just doesn't know anyone else. So who else would he be oh, I kind of know you, or at least talk like they kind of know someone, and it would be Virgil with Judith. And if you think about it, Virgil kind of has the same facial hair as Kapoor and everything, and with some hair work and trims, Virgil could almost look identical to Kapoor. Now let's get into why this might not happen, or might not be the case. We never learned Virgil's last name in the show, unless we did and everything, and if so, please make sure to let me know down below in the comments. And we never did learn Sherif Kapoor's first name and everything, since sheriffs usually use their last names after the phrase sheriff. So with these unknown names, there could be a miss, and Virgil could not become Kapoor, or all these things with names, unless they either change the name of the character or the full name of this character is turns out to be Virgil's last name turns out to be Kapoor, and the name of full name of this character could be Virgil Kapoor. Another thing is age. By the end of the series, Carl is pretty old, so if Judith is that old, then Virgil will be really old, unless he's an old sheriff or they just switch some things around. I'm not 100% sure. Now, I will openly admit this is one of my way more far-fetched theories and everything, and one that has a high chance of not happening, but it's still fun to theorize and just think about and everything. But honestly, this is really all I have for this theory. If you maybe have some more clues or things you would like to add to this theory, then make sure to comment down below with some things. But yeah, that was all from me today. Do you guys think Virgil will become Sherif Kapoor? What do you guys think of the name Virgil Kapoor? And will Virgil make it to the end of the series? And will Judith take Carl's ending? That was all. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This channel has a 2020 goal of 1,000 subscribers, so if you're not yet subscribed, then make sure to hit that subscribe button for more of the latest news, breakdowns, theories, reviews, and more in the Walking Dead universe. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace, my amigos, and peace out.